Just when we thought that the Eurocrats could no longer surprise us, they've gone and done it again. At the behest of the Council of the European Union, a special report is being compiled on the pros and cons of creating a green army. According to the document, these green armies could be responsible for 5.5% of global carbon dioxide emissions. The green madness of EU bureaucrats, as you can see, is crossing new boundaries. The question is whether the greening of the army is of concern to Putin, for example, who certainly enjoys any such idiotic ideas that could give him an advantage on the battlefield. As you can see, in the new wonderful world, the priority issue is to fight for the climate and not for the freedom and security of the homeland. According to the report's authors, possible plans to introduce an ecological army are for the indefinite future. United States intelligence warns that Russia is in the process of preparing its westward expansion, so no day must be lost, and an ecological transformation of the army could take many years. It would be necessary to build a completely different armament with completely different technologies. If everything were to be green, it is known that it would cost a lot, and simply that then this war will not be won. What is clear is that the green transformation of the army will slow down the development of the arms industry. Both Russia and China will choose not to take pro-climate steps, and this will result in a deadly military advantage over Europe. There are also those who claim that the least carbon dioxide is produced by the traditional military. At the same time, the European Commission unveiled its latest Fit for 90 climate plan. It envisages a 90% reduction in greenhouse gas emissions compared to 1990. Gazeta Polska, citing a report by the French Rousseau Institute, warns that Europeans, including Poles, will have to reduce the use of cars by 25%, the use of trucks by 20%, reduce meat eating, and radically reduce air travel. French Rousseau Institute report: 1/4 of cars, 1/5 of trucks, reduce meat eating, minimize airplane travel. Activities in the field of both transportation and houses or warming, or those ecological issues around private houses or apartments, are annual burdens at the level of 45,000 zloty per inhabitant. The topic of radical restrictions on transportation and food is nothing new. A year ago, the media talked about a report by the C40 Cities Association, which also announced radical climate steps. Warsaw, managed by Rafał Trzaskowski, is a member of the association. The mayor of the capital at Campus Poland of the Future praised the radical ideas of environmentalists. The only city in Poland that said 100% for 2050. I know it's not as ambitious as we would like it to be, but we are the only city in Poland that's preparing for this, step by step. Along with C40, the organisation with the highest ambitions in terms of the fight against global warming, we have a detailed plan about how to get there. If we are in power, we will get there faster. The European Union has been trying to fight global warming for several years now. Currently, the most glaring effect on this policy is the pan-European farmer protests. Pavel Blok, Republika Television.